Once again back, Randy, the king of solar screens, window screen manufacturers, right here in gorgeous Houston, Texas. One of the big questions I'm getting is, how do I prevent wrinkles in my insect screen or your bug screen? So this is very simple. Come on closer here if you don't mind, cameraman. The great thing about bug screen is there's only two colors available, charcoal or gray. So it's a win-win because you only need two. But here's the secret to keeping wrinkles while you roll. And we always use 155 foam spline for our bug screens, and this is something you can find at the big store. Whether it's 155 or 165, it'll both work. Oh, and unlike our solar screens where we use a metal roller, for bug screens you use a plastic one. Why? Fiberglass. Metal, fiberglass, they don't get along very well. And I'll leave it at that. They don't get along very well. So much like you always see me do, I always square off my first side. Same difference as far as solar screens. I spread it out, pop it in. But with fiberglass, unlike solar screen that's very heavy, fiberglass is very light. So you're going to drag your hand. And what you're doing is you're preventing it from wrinkling over onto itself. Now, of course, I'll do the bottom. Same thing, I'm dragging my hand to prevent it from wrinkling over on itself. And it's not your fault if it happens. It's just a very light product. Fiberglass, you know, it's intended for, what, 5 to 10 years before it decides it's had enough. And you always hear me preaching crossbars. Why? Because we do not want hourglass. So you see me place my crossbar dead center. Now this time I'm going to do much like you see me do in the solar screen videos, where I pull slightly while I'm pushing down. And the reason I'm doing that, and I'm going to lean this up so the camera catches it at an angle, so you can see that it's flat. No wrinkles, no bubbles. Nope, you didn't just spend the day out on the boat and now you have waves all over your head. So you're good. And that's it. And then we'll finish up our fourth and final side. And remember, I always preach, keep a nice sharp blade. Blades are too cheap to sit here and saw. I mean, what are these things, less than a penny a piece? It's well worth keeping a nice sharp blade. And that, my friends, is how you're going to prevent wrinkles in your insect screen. So do me a favor while you're here, subscribe, like us, heck, leave a comment. Of course, you know our emails, info@windowscreenmfg.com or kingofsolarscreens@gmail.com. Any question you have, I'm going to answer it. Oh yeah, that is a gorgeous, perfect bug screen. And this is going to make someone happy this afternoon. I appreciate you watching. Have a good one.